Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the War Channel. As you can see, I'm back with another video. This is another reaction video. It was created by John Wolf. He is the main person in the video. He is a comedian. I just came across this playlist, and I'm like, okay, this might be interesting. It will obviously have some ads in between because it's such a long video. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's dive into it.
This is my best one ever. My buddy asked me to throw him a bachelor party. And I was like, man, you don't want me to do that. I said, I'm a comedian. I always go for the laugh, and then I hope we can shake hands and be friends later. But I'm going to fuck up your day. And he was like, I don't think you'll do that. I said, I don't think you're listening. I'm already trying to decide how to fuck with you, so... Can we just, not have me do it? And he was like, buddy, you've been to Vegas more than any of us. You planned the party, you get the girl. Now, look, I got him a girl for the end of his party. That's what he wanted, a stripper. I'm not a stripper guy. I never have been a stripper guy. I don't really care. But he wanted a stripper for the end of his party. That's cool. I wanted the beginning of the party to be for me. And what did I want to watch? What do I like way more than strippers? I like weird shit. I don't know. Guys, if you're like, hey man, there's about to be some weird shit happening in an alley, I'll be like, I'm gonna fucking watch that. 100%, I love it. How weird? I wanted people walking out of his party like this. What the fuck just happened in there? Like, was some guy walking out with a limp? Like, why are my hands dirty? Like, weird shit, right?
Hi. You like weird stuff? Okay.
Where did I think I could find that? I went on Craigslist in Vegas. Oh, guys, I have never felt so horny and sad at the same time in my entire life. Scrolling through. It's all sex stuff. I don't want that. I want weird. And then weird jumped off the screen at me. This woman's advertisement was 3 words. That's it. And those 3 words were, I'll wrestle ya. And I was like, fuck yeah, you will. That at least deserves a phone call, I think, right? I call her on the phone. She is 6'250". And her special skill is that she'll come over to your house, she'll get naked, and she'll toss you around for a little while.
Oh, that does not sound good.
Like, well,
Oh yeah, I forgot to say.
What time can you get here?
Alright, shut up, John. Viewer discretion is advised. I forgot to tell you that.
So,
Stuff's gonna get weird.
Up, and I open the door, and she's legitimate 6'250", right? And she's holding a foot-long sub and 24 buffalo wings. Not kidding. And she waves them in my face, and she goes, you got a room where I could go fuel up before the match? And I was like, first of all, fuck yes I do, right in there. And I said, second of all, you should know that the person you're wrestling today doesn't know there's going to be a match.
Oh boy. Woo! Let's see this. Let's get on with this.
You know, I don't know if that changes your professional approach at all. So, she goes off into her room. My buddy comes over, and we've got him on a stool just like this one. And my other friends are standing behind him, and we get him blindfolded. And he's, well, I don't want to ruin the surprise, you know. And he's like, oh, this chair is one Ralphie May away from an accident, I'll tell you that right now. Oh. You don't think he knows he's 900 pounds? He fucking knows. So, he's sitting there and he's like, I'm so excited.
He kind of looks like my brother.
Me too. And he says, I'm ready. And I said, okay, and I call her out. Now, none of my other friends knew what I had planned. So when she walked out of that room naked, collectively, they were like, what the fuck?
Like I said, there's gonna be ads throughout the video. That's the henceforth the little yellow. Oh crap! Wrong button. Okay, let's go. Wait, hold on a second. I had to put Do Not Disturb on.
And as she got closer, I saw she still had buffalo wing sauce around her neck. And I was gonna get her a napkin, but I was like, I'm sorry, that shit is too funny on your face. I am so sorry. So she stands in front of him, 6'2", 250. Oh, I forgot to tell you the best part. My buddy, 5'8", and 140, and like a soft 140, right? So the size difference alone, like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fucking like it. And he says, I'm ready. And I said, okay. And I take off his blindfold. And the only word he could get out of his mouth before she ripped him out of his chair was, why? Right? She lifted him up like this. His little feet were dangling in the air. She started to toss him around the room like a rag doll. And we were all like, guys, she would jump on top of him, and he had to push her fat out of his face to talk to us. He would be like, tell her to stop. How long is she gonna be here? I can't breathe. Why does she smell like buffalo wings? Right? There was one time where she was straddling him like this, beating him in the face with her titties. Just. I don't think you're getting the right visual. Okay. Guys, this isn't 5'2", 110-pound, bink, titties. This is 6 foot, 250. Just. Titties. That's how big her titties were. They made that noise through the air. It was like being hit with a tin missile. Just. Dude had a swollen eye from titty punches. You've never seen that in the history of fucking never ever. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh my god.
So she thinks her job is done, right? She walks over here to this side of the room. My buddy gets up mad. You know,
I would
tell
too.
someone is mad where they never take their eyes off of that thing they're mad at. So he gets up and he walks away from her like this. And then something in him just snapped. And he just looks at her and he goes, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh, big mistake.
And
Big
like
mistake.
a wave of calm crashed over her. Like serious, like Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon calm. She was just like... And they ran at each other. Guys, you understand what's happening? They're fucking fighting for real now. It's the best gift I've ever given to myself ever. Are you kidding me? They're running at each other. I'm like, I don't even know how this is gonna end. Oh my god, right? They're running at each other, and my buddy was mad, and he screamed, I want to take you down! Running at each other, full speed. And he ran into her. I'm gonna tell you something, he really did try to take her down. I'll tell you what, he did not. All I can tell you is that when his little body hit hers, she kind of absorbed him for a second, and he disappeared. I was like, where the fuck did he go? And then she just shot him out across the room. Boom, and he slid on the floor, and one of my friends ran up to him and went, that just fucking happened to you! And she was mad that he challenged her or something, so she goes to us, you want to see my finishing move? You want me to finish him? And I grew up with Hulk Hogan and Randy the Macho Man Savage, so I was like, you fucking finish him! I didn't know if she was coming off the top rope or dropping a leg or whatever. I wanted to see that shit, right? So she starts to run to him, and she was like, finish him? And we go, yeah! She goes, finishing move? And we go, yeah! And she goes, you want to see the finishing move? And we go, yeah! And then she sat on his head, and we went, not that finishing move! Fuck! Guys, his little head disappeared. All you could see were his tiny arms slapping her back, like... Oh, it was a fight for for life, I'm telling you that right now. It was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. It was like a reverse birth. It was fucked up, that's all I'll say. And here's how you know you pulled a good practical joke. A good practical joke is a joke that continues to pay dividends long after the joke is over. So, like a month and a half after the wedding, after the party, 2 weeks before the wedding, I ran into his dad. And his dad goes, hey, you're not coming to the wedding? I was uninvited to the wedding, by the way. Totally worth it, totally worth it. You guys want to see how he uninvited me? This is my favorite part. This is how he uninvited me. She just got off of him. Then he stands up and he goes, you're not coming to the wedding! So here's how his dad goes, you're not coming to the wedding? I go, no. And he goes, why not? And I said, Tim didn't tell you? And he said, no. And I go, huh? But do you got a couple minutes? Sit down, sit down. And then his dad used that story as his best man speech at the wedding. Fucking winner, winner.
Well, here comes the next video. Gosh. That was kind of funny. Let's go roll the next. Okay, here we go. Oh. Of course. An ad.
Now look, we're buddies. We really are buddies, and he tells me everything. He told me. And some things I want to hear, and some things I don't. Some things are just too much. Like he came home excited one night, and he was like, "Hey, I gotta ask you a couple questions. Might make you a little uncomfortable." And I was like, "Did you not want to ask a friend?" He was like, "No, Dad, you, because I don't want to ask him. I get embarrassed." I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "Okay, so I went out with Ashley on Friday, and we're gonna be alone together. We're gonna be doing some things I've never done before. So I just got a couple questions." He goes, "We're gonna be kissing, and my eyes are gonna be shut, right?" I go, "Yes. Don't be creepy, open-eyed kissy guy. That's the worst. You know when you're kissing somebody and you crack your eye like this, and they're like this, and you're like, well, fuck, tonight's the night I die, I guess. I don't know why you'd be staring at me from an eighth of an inch away, you psycho. Okay." I go, "Yeah, dude, eyes definitely closed." He goes, "Good. Question number 1 answered." And he goes, "I know what to do here." And his bra move was terrible. But I didn't want to tell him how to undo a bra, because I left high school not knowing how to undo a bra. You've got to figure it out yourself. Look, guys, when I went to see boobs in high school, my bra move was this. When you put it on top of the titties and it like cuts them in half, and you're like, why are they so saggy?
I forgot about my phone.
So I'm like, yeah, man. He goes, I know what to do. I go, yeah, okay. And then he goes, and then Dad, and he starts to do this. And he's looking right at me. He goes, and then Dad, and I'm like, oh, I knew I should have gotten high for this conversation. He's walking his fingers down his stomach. And he goes, then Dad, and this is exactly what he said. He goes, then Dad, this is where I hear things get a little tricky. I said, yeah, whoever told you that was right. They do get it, does. He said, because the lights are out, my eyes are going to be closed, so how do you, Dad, he goes, let me start over. Okay, kissing, eyes closed. Boobies, know what to do there. Take a walk down to Tricky Town. Here we are. And he said, what I need to know from you, Dad, is when you getting kind of awkward, isn't it? I said, dude, we are so far past awkward. I am on suicide watch. Can you just ask me the question? Okay, Dad, I'll ask you. Like when you're doing it, how do you touch a woman's banana, Dad? How do you do that? And I was like, you want me to tell you how? And I said, you think I'm gonna give you my secrets? I'm not giving you my secrets. I worked hard for those secrets. Every man in America, we all hard for those secrets, right? Trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. Some shit works, some shit doesn't. You try something else. Every man in America stumbled out of the gates. You think I'm gonna kick you to the finish line? Fuck you. Figure it out like the rest of us did. Look, you don't go from apprentice to sorcerer in one day. That's all I'm saying. Pretty sure it took Harry Potter 7 movies. I don't fucking know. 8, whatever. I'm just saying, the first time I went down a girl's pants, it would have been nice if somebody had told me, but nobody ever told me. But it would have been nice the first time I went down a girl's pants if somebody had told me that the hole was so far back. I was pushing around here for like 20 minutes. Like, what's the deal? Is it gonna pop open, or? Do I need a password for this, or?
Oh my god. Why am I watching this?
And then when I finally hit a hole, I thought, I'm so far back, I'm in the wrong one for sure. I skipped over the vagina. And then when I realized I was in the right place, teenage boys are the worst. When I finally realized I was in the right place, I just left my finger there like I was taking her temperature or something. No movement or anything, just this the whole time. Like she was a Thanksgiving turkey and I was just waiting for her to... I think I might have even leaned in and was like, does that feel good,
Why? Okay, let's skip forward.
You don't have these problems with daughters. Like, I don't have that problem with my daughter challenged me to a fight. The only problem I ever had with my daughter is that she's been smarter than me since she was 6.
Like I said before on one of the other videos,
like,
it might cut out.
When we're sitting in our living room, I didn't understand a word that was coming out of her mouth. Like, we'd be in my living room, I'd be like, what's up, baby? She's like, oh my god, daddy. Oh my god, daddy. Oh my god, daddy.
Reminds me of my niece.
Oh my god, daddy. Oh my god, daddy. It's like having a fucking dolphin in my living room, right? She tells me everything too. She came home one day and she was like, oh my god, daddy, I have to tell you something so important. Oh my god, daddy. Oh my god, daddy. Oh my god, daddy.
That
okay,
face.
Daddy. Oh my god, daddy. Okay, daddy. Oh my god, 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 daddy. Okay, daddy. Oh my god, daddy. Chris tried to kiss me. And I was like, oh my god. I said, what happened, babe? She said, oh my god, daddy. I told him I wasn't sure if I was allowed to do that. I had to go home and ask my daddy. And I said, you know what, babe? Thank you very much for asking. Look, I know you're a teenager and your hormones are running crazy and you don't know what to do. You know, it's hard time, you know, and the hormones are up and they're down. And look, I know it's a hard time, and I'm not going to tell you what to do and what not to do because I don't think that's my job as your father. My job as your father is just to tell you what I know. And what I know is that God doesn't let little hookers into heaven. Do whatever you want to do with that information, babe. I don't know what to tell her, guys. She's hanging around teenage boys. Teenage boys are the single biggest predator that walked this planet Earth. They're not in control of what's happening here. It's not their fault. Any man, any guy in here will tell you things used to pop up all the time for no apparent reason, and it was confusing to us. I remember sitting in math class like...
Okay, oh no.
And the teacher always thought I was cheating. I was just checking to see if anybody else was hard. I'm like, what? guess nobody likes geometry as much as I do. And I remember one time, teacher was like, Mr. Wolf, you can leave. Math class is over.
Nope.
No, I can't. Picked a bad day to wear sweatpants is all I'm going to tell you. Me and the chick who just got her period for the first time, we're going to hang out here for a little while. You don't mind it? Terrible age that was.
Wow.
I'll tell you something about my daughter, man. You learned really early on with her, she is a ride or die person. If you are on her team, she is on your team forever. Here's when I knew there was no snitch in her. When I met my wife,
me and my cognitive distortion
single and
here.
I was raising 3 kids, right? And my deal, she and I had both decided, we were like, look, it's not important for her to meet the kids until we know we're going to get married. Because neither one of us thought it was good for her to start a relationship with them until we knew it was a forever relationship for us, right? So she used to come over after the kids went to sleep, and then she would go home. So one night, it's late, and she says to me, I can't really drive home tonight, I'm too tired. And I was like, babe, the first time the kids meet you can't be tomorrow morning in my bed. That is not okay. She said, I know, but I don't know what to do. And I said, well, do you want me to get your car, and then I'll get your car back here tomorrow, and you can drive your car home? And she said, I'm just so tired. She said, do you mind if I just sleep in your closet? And I was like, so let me just see if I got this right. You're coming over, and we're at dinner, we're gonna have sex, and then you're gonna sleep in the closet? She was like, yeah, and I go, okay. But so she goes to sleep in the closet, right? Next morning, I'm up, and my deal with the kids was, I make breakfast, I make lunch, you get yourselves dressed. So my daughter runs in, and I'm cooking breakfast, and she goes, Daddy, I can't find my shoes. And I go, babe, you know I'm making breakfast, I can't help you out. And she goes, I don't know where, I looked everywhere. And I said, you didn't look everywhere. Go find the shoes. So, about 3 minutes later, she runs in and she goes, yeah, I still can't find my shoes, and there's a stranger sleeping in your closet. And I go, okay, babe, thank you. I said, I'll help you find your shoes. And she goes, okay. I go, just out of curiosity, Kate, there's a stranger sleeping in my closet. That's the reaction I get? And on her way out of the kitchen, she goes, it's your closet, Daddy. I don't know what happens in your closet. And I was like, well, I'm going to bury some bodies with that girl. That's shit.
Ooh. Let's fast forward to the next video.
This is my son's, one of his greatest ones, right? I got an iPad for a gift. And I didn't know how to set it up, so I gave it to him. I go, man, will you set this up for me? I don't know how to do it. He goes, yo. And he brings it back later, and he goes, here you go, Dad. All set up. Just so you know, your iPad is the cloud. Everything from everybody's devices goes to your iPad. Everybody hearing that?
Smart.
Everything from everybody's devices, my iPad. So I'm scrolling through pictures on the road, seeing what I want to post, looking through. And as a man, when you're sitting on your own bed, looking at your own iPad, looking at your pictures, you never want this sentence to leave your mouth. I stop on a picture and I go, well, that's not my dick. Now, at first I thought somebody was sending my wife dick pics, and I had that one beat, so I wasn't even going to say anything to her, you know what I mean? I was going to be like, keep looking at that skinny dick, babe. I feel pretty good about myself. It's not going to be as funny when I come out of the shower doing the helicopter tomorrow, is it? But then I recognized the IKEA desk that I had built for my son behind the dick, and I was like, oh my God, I built that desk and that dick! He's sending people dick pics!
Oh.
So I go down into his room, I'm like, hey man. He goes, yeah. I go, you want to explain to me again how the cloud works? And he was like, oh, you're so stupid.
Is he?
And I was like, yeah, no, we'll see. I said, break it down for me real slow if you can. He goes, okay, Dad. You take a picture on your phone and it goes to the iPad. I'm like, what else? He was like, Mom takes a picture on her phone and it goes to the iPad. I'm like, what else? He was like, I take a picture on my phone and oh no.
Busted. I am so bored right now.
Hey, can I see that iPad? And I said, no, not yet. He goes, okay. And then he goes, so, how's your day going? I said, earlier today, not great. Right now, I'm having the fucking time of my life. That's good, Dad, because you know when you're in a good mood, we're all in a good mood, so. And then he said something that did make me laugh. He goes, well, thanks for stopping by. He tried to pull the Jedi mind trick on me or some shit. These are not the dick pics you were looking for. So I go, no, I think I'm going to stick around for a little bit. And he goes, oh, okay. What a treat. And he said, so, did you have a question you wanted to ask me? And I said, did you have a question you wanted to ask me? And he goes, well, sure, I'll go first. And now his girlfriend's name's Ashley, right? And he goes, Were there any pictures of Ashley's boobs on there? And I go, Jacob, are there pictures of a naked underage girl on my iPad? And he goes, well, not if you didn't see him, there are, no. I go, no, dude, it's this. And he goes, well, that's just my dick. I go, I know what it is, man! And he said, I'm so glad you saw that. What do you think about that angle? I go, no. We're close. We're not checking each other's dick pics close. Like, that's not what's going down. And I finally had to tell him, look, don't send dick pics. The penis does not photograph well.
I sure hope it doesn't.
I told him, nobody has ever looked at a picture of a dick and been like, I love this picture. Ever. And I told him, I go, I know how you think women react when they get a picture of your dick. It's how you react when you get a boob on their phone. When a teenage boy gets a boob on his phone, they lose their mind. There have been a couple times when I've just heard this from the living room. Yes! They're like, yeah, titty, 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 titty. They do the titty dance, the whole thing. That is not how you women react when you get a picture of a dick, right? Just so you know, when a woman gets a dick pic, she goes like this. Followed by this. Stacy, look! Because she has showed your dick to everybody. And tomorrow it's going to be on Snapchat with dog ears. Come to my party! Like, you don't want that shit.
Oh, a dick with dog ears. Skip up to the next video.
Anybody who has teenage boys too knows that they lie. That's all they do. And you know how you know they're lying? Because their mouth is moving. They lie. But here's the thing. Sometimes you don't bust them with all of them. And sometimes their lies are so good that you're almost proud of them. You know what I mean? You're like, and don't do that again. That's my fucking boys, you know? My son's best, he ran a game on me. My wife and I, we went to Hawaii for vacation. And my parents came to stay with him. So when we come back, we get a DirecTV bill a month later, and there's $200 worth of porn charges.
Whoa, hold on, go back.
We get a DirecTV bill a month later, and there's $200 worth of porn charges.
Oh, no.
And we're looking at the bill, right? My wife and I, and I'm mad, right? The dude needs to be taught a lesson. Because porn is free. Like, how dumb do you have to be?
How would you know?
I got porn in my pocket 24 hours a day. I'm worried about him as a human being if he's still paying for porn. That is the dumbest motherfucking shit I've ever heard of. I'm worried about him walking around in this world if he's still paying for porn. Like, how's he gonna do that? I tell my wife, I'm like, I gotta go down and talk to him. This is so dumb. But here's the deal. I feel like this is gonna be a quick conversation because his MO when he lies is he'll lie.
Okay, this is by far the longest video process I've ever taken, but let's keep going. Ugh. Oh boy. There we go.
And then if you just show him facts, he's like, yeah, that was me. And that's it. So I have the facts in my hand. I have the bill in my hand. So I figure it's gonna be a quick conversation. So I go down into his room, and I'm like, hey man. And he goes, yo. I go, you know anything about this? And here's how I can tell he was gonna lie to me. Because as soon as I held up the bill, he bent over and he squinted like he couldn't read all of a sudden. He was like, just started shaking his head like he had never seen that language before. He was like, and then he said something so ridiculous. He goes, yeah, I'm not familiar. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean, you're not familiar? You don't recognize English or you don't know what that is? And he goes, I'm not sure what that list of stuff is. I'm like, it's porn. He goes, oh.
Oh.
I go, you don't know anything about that porn? He goes, no. I go, you didn't order that porn? He goes, no. I go, oh, because I'm looking at the dates. When the porn was ordered, it's when your mom and I were out of town. And the only people at the house were you and Grandma and Grandpa.
Oh. Oh. You got some explaining to do.
It was either you or Grandma and Grandpa. And he looks right at me and he goes, well, they do like each other a lot. And I was like, take it easy there, man. I go, you know you're talking about my mom, right? You're talking about my mom right now. I said, you saying my mom watches porn? He goes, no, I didn't say that. You said that. And I'm like, why is he so confident? I have the bill. I have it right here. Why? And I thought, okay, I'm going to make him so uncomfortable.
Taking his shoes off.
That he'll admit it. And he doesn't want to talk about porn with his dad. So I guess I'll just start reading off the titles of the movies.
Oh, no.
So I said to him, I go, are you telling me that Grandma and Grandpa were in my room watching Anal Party 3? And this is the quote out of his mouth.
That was my mother. Can't catch a second of peace and quiet in this house. Well, let's keep going.
He goes, well, the door was shut all weekend.
Oh,
I said, are you saying my mom watches anal? He goes, no, you said that. I never said that. Guys, I walked into the room 100% sure it was him. Now I'm at like 99. I'm like, what? And then I realized the reason he was so confident. You know why he was so confident, everybody? The reason he was so confident was the only way I can truly prove that it was him is if I call my parents.
Oh, boy.
And I say, did you watch Anal Party 3? In my room. And on the off chance they say yes, I gotta burn the fucking house down. Like, I can't live there as an adult male if my parents are watching anal on your bed. You gotta burn that shit down. So I need to, all of a sudden I've become Tom Cruise from A Few Good Men. Did you order the porn? Like, I needed to know, right? So I decided he's gone all in. He knows I don't want to call my parents. The only way I can bust him is if I go all in too. So I'm like, okay, I'm going all in with this. And I say to him, I go, man, you didn't order the porn. You didn't order the porn? And then he did say what every teenager says at least once. And I said, you didn't order the porn? And he's like, I wish you just believed me. Oh. You never
Oh.
I go, no, man, I believe you. And he goes, what?
What?
Because I figured I'm pushing all my chips in too. The only way to get him to admit it is to get him into a situation that he doesn't want to be in. So I said, yeah, man, I believe you. And I think it's terrible that Grandma and Grandpa are making you pay for their porn. He was like, yeah, I think that's terrible too. I said, we can't let him hide in the shadows out there in the East Coast. We got to call him out. And he was like, I agree with you. I was like, what do you think, man? And I held up my phone. I go, let's just get him on the phone. And he looks me dead in the eye and he goes, call him. And I'm like, oh. And he goes, no, call him, Dad. I want to hear you call your parents and ask them if they watched Anal Party 3 in your room. I want to hear you ask that question. Call him. I go, I'm gone. And he goes, I'm right here. And I was like, so I start to dial one number, dial another number. And he goes, you don't have your parents on speed dial? And I said, yeah, I do. I'm going slow. I'm giving you a chance to come clean. And he goes, oh, okay. And he goes, I wouldn't say come clean when you talk to them. And I was like, I said, guys, if this is a fight, he's landed every fucking punch so far. And I'm like, okay. I'm pressing another button. Guys, I'm at like the 8th button. I'm like, I'm about to ask my parents if they watched Anal Party 3. And then I'm going to jump out of a window. Like, this is it for me. Well, I press that 9th button. And he goes, whoa. I'll pay for it. And I said, you ordered the porn? He goes, no, that was Grandma and Grandpa. I just don't want you to embarrass them. I think it's nice how much they like each other. And I was like...
Lower this chair.
He looks me dead in the eye and he goes, we done here? And I was like... Yeah, I guess so. But that wasn't satisfactory to me, guys. I needed to hear him say he ordered the porn, right? So we get to the outside of his door, and I'm on the outside of it, and I go, hey, man, before I leave, I'm going to give you one last offer. I will pay the bill and give you $200. All you got to do is say you ordered the porn. And he looks right at me, and he goes, nope, Grandma and Grandpa. And now every time he walks by my room and the door's open, he looks in and he goes, I wouldn't sleep on that bed. Like an asshole.
Oh boy. Okay, let's skip to the next video. Oh, can't have that on for copyright.
The thing about kids is they don't think that we experienced what they experienced. Like, we were teenagers. We did what you did. Like, they think like you wouldn't understand. Oh no? Like, he thinks he's the only person that ever broke something in a house and just pretended like it ever happened. Oh, I didn't do that. You guys ever do that shit? Where you break something when you're a kid and you just throw the pieces out like that lamp never existed? Like your parents, 2 grown-ups, are gonna walk into the living room and just notice that one of the 2 lamps that isn't there. That's how dumb teenagers are. They're dumb as shit.
Hey.
I dropped a keg on a hardwood floor in my house growing up when my parents were out of town. We had a party. It was in the dining room. I just slid the dining room table and rug over 9 inches. Like, they'll never notice. That's the first thing my mom noticed when she walked in. She was like, why's the table there? I'm like, how'd you notice? She was like, I'm a grown-up. Now, we all know pitfalls of being a teenager, right? So you have to decide which ones you want to warn your kids about and how you should warn them, you know? I think we've all changed how we warn our kids about drinking and driving. Now, the message is easy. Call an Uber, call a Lyft. I'll pay for everything. Like, there's no excuse for it to ever happen, you know? And I know all the people that I know have kids are very vocal about that now. And I don't know too many teenage kids that are drinking and driving anymore because of that, right? We're pretty clear on this message
This
now.
is getting a little boring.
But there's other things that you know they're going to run into that you don't tell them about. Because how would you? Like my daughter.
It's probably going to cut out because this is rolling for 39 minutes.
My daughter, my princess, my baby girl. The smartest young woman that I know. But I knew that my daughter, my baby girl, you know what pitfall I knew she was going to fall for? You know what I knew she was going to fall for? I knew that my daughter was going to fall for just the tip. How did I know she was going to fall for that?
No, what?
If she fell for it, and you fell for it, and you fell for it, and you fell for it. You all fucking fell for something. If you didn't fall for just a tip, you fell for I just want to lay naked next to you. Just one fall.
Oh,
I want to know what
okay.
it feels like. Don't shake your fucking heads. You all fell for something. And that's what I knew. I'm like, she's gonna fall for that shit. And by the way, it's not that I don't want her to have sex. I'm not that guy who's like, oh, I know that's gonna happen. But the tip is where the bad stuff comes from. The tip makes babies. I don't want that shit. I don't want babies. I'd rather have a guy say just the nuts. Fine, dude. Stuff your nuts in there. I got no problem with that. Stuffed nuts. I'm gonna run for office under stuffed nuts. Looks like it. Looks like it feels great. Stuffed nuts. No kids. That's all I'm saying. It's so funny to see them do shit that I did. I remember the first time I found my son drunk in my kitchen, my oldest son. And here's the thing, here's how you can tell someone's drunk. You can tell they're drunk by what two foods they're combining together. Because if you're eating chips and salsa, you're not that drunk. He was dipping chicken into peanut butter. Sitting in the corner of the kitchen like this. And he was like, this is delicious. And he even said, I think this is how they discovered Reese's.
He must have been high.
So I was like, hey man, put the chicken and the peanut butter down. Get upstairs, dude. This is embarrassing. He was like, okay. And he goes upstairs. And on his way up the stairs, I said to him, hey, just so you know, man, that chicken and peanut butter, that's not going to be good for you later. And I was right. Because I heard that, we've all heard that, right? That late night run to the bathroom. Your body is amazing. Your body's amazing for this reason. You can pass out. As a man, I've passed out. Dudes have put their nuts on my cheek. They've traced their dicks on my forehead. They squirt shit all over you. You don't wake up. But you gotta puke and your body's like, bah! And sends you off running in a direction, right? So I hear him running down the hallway. And then there's silence. And then I just hear,
oh my god. Oh my god.
this isn't fun anymore. Silence, and then just. And my favorite, I swear to God. If you let me stop throwing up, I will never drink again. And then he did a couple of what I like to call my favorite, the silent scream. You know when you're like, oh, I don't feel so good. I don't. Ah! Oh, that really hurts my stomach. Oh, that hurts so much. I hope that never happened. Ah! But your abs never look better that next day, right? You're like, God damn! I need to do some more of those.
Oh, let's fast forward to the next video.
I love the fact that weed is legal.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was doing a video. I was watching some of my old TikTok videos.
I love the fact that weed is legal in California, and I love that it's recreational here. I will say the one thing I don't like that you can be 18 and get your medical license. I think it should be 21 across the board. Mostly because I have older kids, and I ran into one of my sons in my weed store.
Oh.
I walked in and I go, hey man, and he goes, oh hey. I go, what are you doing here? He goes, I think the same thing you're doing here, right? And then he put his wallet away. I go, what are you doing? He goes, well, you're here. You're mine, right? We didn't just leave your Little League game, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not a new follower on TikTok.
I'm not buying you 3 scoops
Okay.
of OG Kush, motherfucker. That's not
OG Kush, motherfucker.
this
Yeah.
works. Is he here? Is he here? He's not here? Okay. He's here. He's in the back. I gotta tell you a story he hates, okay? Okay. So, one night, I had my edibles in my drawer. And he will tell you. My wife said, "How do you know he stole?" And I said, "You clearly don't do drugs." Yo, anybody who does Xanax knows exactly how many fucking bars are in that bottle at your house right now. Like, if you do drugs and someone moves something, you're like, who the fuck moved that? Who the fuck moved that? So he stole one of my Chiba Chews, okay? Now listen, he's used to like a 70 milligram quad dose. I eat the Deca dose. Alright? So he doesn't know what the fuck he's getting into. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll just go down. Maybe I'll just go down and see if he's high or if he's taking it yet. So I go down into his room. I open the door. And he's shirtless. On his bed, doing this. I go, what are you doing, man? He goes, just trying to figure something out. I go, what? He goes, oh, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't understand. I go, why don't you try me? And he was like, oh, it was gonna sound crazy.
Okay. I was standing completely still for some reason.
The first thing I need to know is, can you hear this? I said, I cannot. He goes, well, then you can't help me. So his head's been down this whole time. And I go to him, I go, hey man, stop for a second. Stop and just talk to me. And you know when you're that high and you're doing something this weird, I mean for all he knows, like he thinks he's saving the world just by doing it. You know what I mean? So I go, just stop for a second, man. He goes, oh. He goes, I don't know if I should. It's gonna be fine. He goes, okay. And he looks up just like this. Like Jack Nicholson had just been dumped in that vat of chemicals in Batman. You know what I mean? And I go, how's it going? He goes, pretty good. And I said, what are you doing? He was like, just hanging out. And I go, hey, did you steal one of my edibles? He goes, I don't know what that is. I go, an edible is food with weed in it. He goes, well, that sounds delicious. He said, I'd like to try one of those someday. I'm like, I bet you would. You didn't steal one of my edibles? He goes, no, no.
No.
I go, you didn't steal it? He goes, no, I didn't steal it. And then I look down at his trash can, and the fucking wrapper is right there. And I go, what's that? He goes, oh, I stole it. I stole your edible. I stole it. And he goes, I'm so glad you saw that wrapper. I'm so high, I can't fake it anymore.
I'm just expecting him to run out and slap him.
Oh, he's so dumb.
Aww.
My son will tell me anything. He told me the first time he touched a boot. And he came home and he was like, hey. And I go, yeah. And he go, come here. And I walk up to him. I go, what's up? He goes, no. Outside. Now, I'll tell you what I thought was happening. What I thought was happening was that point in time in every man's life where they look at their father and they think to themselves, well, I could beat the shit out of this guy. Right? Everybody hits it, whether you do it or not. You do look at your dad once, you're like, I could fucking take this dude down for sure. So I thought that was what was happening. So we were walking outside, I was tightening up my shoes. I'm like, oh, it's fucking on. Okay, here we go. And I thought he's stronger than me and faster than me. I thought I was gonna have to fucking poke him in the neck and be like, sorry, dude, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. So he goes, we get outside and he goes, touch the boob. Hey, what do you think? He goes, definitely gonna try to do that again. But there are some things he tells me that I don't want to know. There's some things, like as a parent, there's some things you want to know. You're glad that your kid is over with. But some shit, it grosses me out, right? So he came home and he was like, hey dad, hey, I gotta ask you a question, because you know I'm going out with Ashley, and you know I like her a lot, Dad. You know, she's super special to me, and so I'm going out with her Friday for the first time. We're gonna be alone, and some stuff is gonna happen, and I just want to make sure she still likes me on Saturday, so can I
I think I've already seen this part.
a couple of questions that might make you a little uncomfortable? And I said, you can't call a friend? Like, I've done enough raising, haven't I? I gotta get into this? Okay. I go, yeah, man, go ahead. He goes, thanks, Dad. Okay, so first of all, Dad, you know we're gonna be alone, and we're gonna be kissing, and my eyes are gonna be shut, right? And I go, yeah.
Okay, I've seen this already.
Don't be creepy, open up.
Alright, let's,
Jonathan, isn't that funny?
okay, let's kind of go back a little bit.
To be in my life is when my mom came home early from work and found me. You're gonna kill me later, right? Okay. You can't call a friend? We're gonna be alone, and we're gonna be kissing, and my eyes are gonna be shut, right? And I go, yeah. Don't be creepy, open-eye, kissy guy. That's the worst. Isn't that the worst when you're kissing somebody and you kind of crack your eye like this, and they're like this?
I've already seen
You're
this
like, well,
part.
fucking tonight's the night I'm gonna die. Okay.
He used
But
that
I don't know why
exact
you'd be
same-
staring at me from an eighth of an inch away unless you're gonna kill me later, right? Okay. And I go, yeah, dude, eyes closed. He goes, okay, good. Question number 1, answered. And then he goes,
Okay, I've just looked at the list, and it was just basically pretty much a duplicate, just an older version of it. So I skipped on to the one that next, and surprisingly, that was the last one. So let's go ahead and get into it.
beautiful, the little miracles of life.
Okay.
What you've always wanted for you and your wife. But bless their little souls. Children are assholes. And my kids are assholes. And your kids are assholes.
Okay.
'Cause all kids are assholes. When you were pregnant, oh, it looked so cute. Then you get them home, they just eat, sleep, and they poop. Did you know a baby can scream like a pterodactyl for 5 hours at a time? Nobody tells you that shit. Do you remember when you could fuck in the kitchen? Do you remember disposable income? Do you know the average cost of raising a kid is 500 grand? And I would sell my kid for that. It's why I smoke a lot of weed. And I have a prescription for Xanax. And if I'm out of those, I drink a lot of tequila.
Tequila.
'Cause children are assholes. And my kids are assholes. And your kids are assholes. 'Cause all kids are assholes. Now, unless you're that person who's like, not my kid. My kid is not an asshole. He's so smart and funny, he's gonna change the world. And I know you think every kid lies, but my kid doesn't lie. Not little Amethyst. You know that kid's name is Amethyst. Or fucking or basil or sprout or seed or some shit like that. Not my little amethyst. He's so in touch with his emotions. He's like having another adult in the house. And that's why we don't have any rules for Amethyst. We don't want to inhibit him at all. We want him to be out there just spreading his wings. And that's why when we're at a restaurant, we let little Amethyst run around like crazy and scream in your face while you're having dinner. Because we just want him to spread his wings. Be a butterfly, Amethyst. Spread your wings. Be a butterfly. And if you are that person, guess what? You are the asshole. And you're raising an asshole.
Okay. I think that was the longest video I've ever taken and posted. So, I hope that the YouTube community doesn't think that I copyrighted any of this, because I did not. I told you at the beginning and at the end. Josh. I thought it was John Wolf. Okay, Josh Wolf. Same thing. My bad. Well, it took me more than 12 hours to take this video. So, let's, because like all the cut scenes, and I had to cut, and I had to do the dishes, which was a nightmare. Yeah. Well, anyway, I will see you guys in the next video.